in this one. So start off with Mr.K versus Kedako. This was a pretty fun match.
In top 8.
Oh my god, I'm on. I forgot, secondly, that I'm also on YouTube now, so I don't have to fucking flip through Twitch's terrible player.
Or somewhere.
Oh, God bless. Look at it. Look how smooth this is. God bless. Look at this shit. We're already there. Crazy. Right? I just pressed the buttons. I didn't have to do any scrubbing or anything. This shit's godlike.
This is how much damage this character can put on for you. So we're going to get into this one. Mr.K versus
I don't want to listen to myself while I'm talking.
This is, I mean, probably excluding Red Bull Conquest Chicago.
Yeah, Conquest Chicago winner. We had like crazy amount of Red Bull Conquest winners at this tournament. It was pretty sick. I think it goes to show how crazy that tournament was. So I guess just see one thing really quick about this matchup is that you sort of have to bide your time as a Leo player, but the one thing you do have is that you do have a flash kick. So it does help you out in terms of dealing with the left-to-right mix-ups, and if you want to get away from overhead kiss, you can do that pretty easily. So you have to bide your time a little bit. Wait for the good hit. Like you can see, like he starts off really strong. Kedako, he gets a lot of hits, confirmed off the beach ball, and he's already lost 50%. But Mr.K is just waiting for the moment. He's just looking for his moment right here. He's willing to down back, run in, even spend bulldog a little bit, just trying to find the hit. Oh my god. This really set the tone for the rest of the day, didn't it? Oh.
Maybe try to go for the berserker flash and cross up. And Kedako, wow.
Fuck it. I think he realized he was in a bad situation. He was just like, fuck this. I'm out of here.
Fully charged 6Hs, which is overhead. Mr.K with the solid defense
Wait.
blocked at both times. So
Ah! There you go.
Yeah, and really the thing for me, for Kedako, is how patient he plays. He doesn't just try to rush in. He doesn't try to just dolphin YRC all the time. A lot of times he's willing.
Maybe should just dolphin YRC all the time. This character's stupid. Counter hit 2D combo.
all right, nice knockdown. Kedako with a huge life lead.
There you go. Look at this man. No fear. You remember when we were watching Deb versus Kedako? What did Deb do? Deb sat and waited for this dolphin to get out of the way. Mr. K, this low on health. Nah, I'm out. Bye. I don't give a shit about this dolphin. Did he hit him out of the air? Still plus frames, though. And he faultless defense this as well. So now he's plus a bajillion and a half.
No, that super's really hard to get above, but man, with that really fast jump height,
Yeah.
I thought maybe she was over it. Oh, he's kind of in trouble now. Doesn't have any resources.
Yeah, that's not where you don't want to be versus.
I don't remember if it was off camera or not, but at some point, Ryan Hunter was like, yeah, that move is like plus or minus a bajillion in that situation.
Back in, still got the momentum.
You know,
Still in this round.
like, or, yeah, more, I don't know, it was more like it was like approximately a bajillion. Look at his fucking hit.
Back in, still got the momentum.
I mean, he's still in this
Backs
round.
away from that, gets the hit. Teleport YRC. Hits him out of the air. May doesn't have any meter. This was great. So, no, he spent green guard trying to do back turn, dealing with back turn P. And good for him not to do back turn S first, right? So that he's able, back turn P, back turn S is the one that gets the hit, and he's able to get the knockdown here. That was smart.
Kedako out of meter, couldn't block that in the air. Gotta be careful.
Cross up in the corner. 2D. Fucking Dolph. How did you have charge for this? Backdash, 2D charge? Dude, that's crazy. Did he do up dolphin, actually? Looked like side dolphin.
Block that in the air. Gotta be careful now. No resources, but the clutch sweep into Dolphin.
That looked like side. That was side dolphin. How did you have charge for that?
And Mr. K making a huge comeback, trying to almost.
Charge players, charge characters are a fucking mystery to me.
Nice. Gets the anti-air with the fire.
Capture.
Full conversion.
Tries to chase him down here. Nice. And then knock down again. This is good. The chase down. So one of the things that Mr. K likes to do quite a bit is he likes to harass with back turn K because it's very good for that. Because it comes out very fast and it has a deceptively decent amount of blocks done. So after that, catches him out air. Back turn P, gets the anti-air. Back turn S.
Nice anti-air.
Knockdown. Dashes in for frame kills, and he gets the gold burst. Mr. Kedako getting a considerable amount of gold burst, and he uses the RC to get himself a little bit of room. Chuck him. just holds it. As soon as he sees a charge, he doesn't decide to return blitz. Actually, you know what? He had the meter. He could have berserker slashed, but that's not usually on people's forefront of their mind. If you have 50% meter, you will beat blitz out. So that is one of you can spend more meter than the opponent basically to make sure that you beat them. I mean, not a bad idea.
Before the normal. Great patience there by Mr.K to not try to blitz back. That was the right decision.
Mr.K has a lot of meter though. I'm pretty afraid of him, Kedako.
Catches him standing up.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, that's gonna get him out of the corner. That's the big win there.
Yeah, YRC6K. So you go from unthrowable frames to throwing them. 6K is throwing volts, so when he YRCs it in that situation, basically he's just doing that.
And he was actually baiting the DP there with the faultless. Nice.
Throw. There you go.
That's twice in a row that's worked out for him.
Yeah, that's been pretty good for him.
Nice deep.
So in this situation, goes for it again. Backdash 2D. This has worked time and time again for him. He won a round with that last time, or won the last round with that. Now he's just jump back buttons, jump back H, stuff like that, and then fireball, H fireball, YRC into the DP. Catches him doing something in the air. It's a great way to sort of stop time, then get charged for DP.
He's going to try to continue on. Nice block on the 5D. Gets underneath. This is a good start.
Or flash kick, I should say. Back turn, mix-ups. Nice. Overhead. Oh, my God, no. Oh, this is a heartbreak. KKH. Gonna go into S. This is a very obvious burst point in this combo, because at this point right here, you do S into Super Fireball, and Super Fireball gets you the big chunk of damage you need in order to make this really, really hurt. So secondly is that this was a great burst, or this was a very obvious timing, I would say, for Kedako to burst, because it would have been able to get him to spend 50% meter and give him the ability to get out of the combo, right? So two birds, one stone. Great read from Mr.K. Goes for the RC here on the 6K, or the back turn H again. Boom. Still gets hit by it, though. That was so unfortunate. RC'd a little bit too late, so he was still in recovery frames when the burst hit. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this fucking character. I told you. I told everybody. This character is stupid. Mei is so good. Oi, counter hit 2H trade. Yeah, so he reads it this time, right? How many times have we gone for this backdash into 2D? Caught on the landing frames. Didn't press a button. Probably could have pressed a jump P, and if it counter hit, even if he didn't counter, he might have been able to link into 2D. But decides to not press anything in that situation. Mr. K makes a good read, though, and reads that he was going to go for some sort of backdash shenanigans on his wake up, because that's how he's won so many situations, and gets him. Good stuff.
Great use of 5K to chase down the backdash YRC. Usually so good because you get,
yeah, 5K moves very, very far forward, so that's it's a good way to do that. I'm sick of listening to myself, for fuck's sake. I'm about to turn Guilty Gear music on in the background and just listen to this. I want to hear to my dumb voice. I mean, it would rob you of listening to Ryan Hunter, and Ryan Hunter is a phenomenal commentator, but you also have to listen to me too, so I think it's worth it. That was a shitty burst. Don't burst in this situation. You get hit by overhead kiss, so he does a little micro dash beforehand, right? Micro dash. He fakes doing something and then goes into the overhead kiss. So he fakes the overhead kiss into the overhead kiss. That's a very common tactic, Dragon Ball Fighter status. And then you don't go for this burst. So the first problem with this burst is that he does it too early. Because you're supposed to do that. This character's so fucking happy she baited your burst. You're about to eat shit, bitch. First thing you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to wait for the up dolphin in order to burst it. You're supposed to burst it on that point, right? But the thing is that you sort of have to also preemptively burst, because if you burst while you get hit by the dolphin, she'll just fall back down. You'll get baited. You'll die. You'll die a tremendous amount of death. So there you go. Look at all this extra damage from that bad burst. Really, really unfortunate. Nice S fireball YRC. Just finds the right moment for it. Has a good startup. Tries to chase him down again, but hits him out of the air. Oi. Look at this hit confirm. Tries, chases him down. Waits for the anti-air. OTG burst. And then he chases him down. Nice 5K after the little run. Gets the hit. Overhead. Super. You're dead. Chase his ass down. Oi. Oh, he was trying to go for the IED combo here. This would have really hurt. Got the wall splat. And then you're supposed to IED in that combo, and then you get a lot. You get a buttons until you land to the ground again, and then you get a full air combo. It does a shit ton of damage. Also, you're mega afraid because this Mei player has 50%. Anytime Mei has 50%, you should probably be worrying for your life. She can just dolphin RC at any moment and kill you. You probably should have at that point. Burst, throws him the other way, tries to keep the corner, jumps away from the Berserker Slash. You recognize that Mr.K likes getting out of the corner consistently, so that was not a bad idea. Oh my god. So, blitz is a good. This is a good blitz because a lot of the times Leo players will get ahead of their fireball, and they won't. It's because they want to either do a sandwich or want to do a mix-up that basically locks you down with the button, and then the fireball comes in. They get a mix-up, right? This is very common. So this is a good blitz. There we go. Where does that look familiar? What did we just watch that made that look eerily familiar?
They are definitely cheering for Mr.K here. Kedako, one of the former champions of CEOtaku. The crowd wants to see a new champ. They don't want to see Kedako take it again.
In the corner again, you see Kedako. He plays a lot more patiently in this game. It's very, very impressive that he's able to play two Meis in a very, very different style. This style much more about poking out with dolphins, much more about getting setups and knockdowns, and then or knockdowns into setups. See, Otterball. If he got hit by that, he would have been able to get a combo. Instead, he just backs up afterwards. Much more evasive. He's not just trying to throw 6 H's in your face.
Leo's like a mini Potemkin. He's like a Slayer. You're going to lose some life getting in. The goal is that once you get in, that's the end of the round, right?
Yeah. Mei weaknesses. Overhead kiss is not Potemkin Buster.
I think Kedako is understanding that. He's trying to play a little bit more passive, but it doesn't work out. He has to spend the burst there.
Look how early he bursts, even though he's got a huge life lead, because he's so scared of that knockdown.
Oh my god. Oh no, he goes for the good combo too. Look how much more damage this shit does. Is he dead?
He's dead.
He is mega dead.
And that is going to be set point for
Ugh. Yo, Leo damage. So, first things first, he burst this, right? And the reason why he burst this is because he found a good point to burst. This is a little bit scary, but it's unorthodox. So it's that's why it mostly worked. Sorry, I got a ping. So that's why it mostly worked, is unorthodox burst timing. And then the second thing, though, is that because Mr. K earned this burst, all this damage is mine. If I'm Mr. K, you know, I'm not happy because I was finally get started, but then he gets 2 H counter hit, and then he gets the nice combo, so then you die. And look at how much look how much meter he builds in that situation, right?
Look how early he bursts, even though he's got a huge life lead, because he's so scared of that knockdown.
Gets the hit. Look how much meter he builds. Also builds 37%, almost 40%, and then, you're dead, son. Ah!
And that is going to be set point for Mr. K.
Dude.
That goes to show you why Kedako burst on the
I was definitely losing it.
those situations
This was definitely a really fun tournament to do. Mr. K gave me a good match to get hype for early on.
He actually walked under that jump to make it whiff.
There you go. No meter to go through it this time.
That was a weird double dolphin setup that probably didn't work out for one reason or another.
Go through it this time. Wow, that was tricky.
Wow, tech. You don't usually see... There's no such thing as this text in this game. It's just two people trying to throw at the same time.
Okay. Backdashes the cross up, but gets hit anyway.
What I expect is that he read back turn K, and then he got over it with the dolphin. But it happened too fast, so I wasn't really able to see what it is.
Awareness from Mr. K.
Cross-ups. First time he's gone for that. He's trying to close out the round.
Doesn't have meter for
He's recognized to himself that he's pocketed that option, and he wasn't ready for it. Oh man, Sistine Chapel! Look at this shit.
Kedako cannot make
It's from downtown. That's the finger of God right there.
knock down all day to time. This is actually kind of
Art,
scary for Mr.
what
K,
the
though.
fuck is happening?
That is it.
That's it.
OTG. That's it.
Mr. K moving on.
What the
to win
fuck?
finals.
Amazing gameplay.
And much of the reason why I was getting like maybe too excited was largely because, you know, Mr. K, although we were saying before, Mr. K before this tournament, we were considering himself to be a good player, very good player, one of those guys that can sort of take out anybody in top 8.
We're gonna have to see how.
But you don't expect him to get this far in a tournament. And so when he took out Kedako, he took out probably the best May player in the world still. It was a big win.
Even with no
Big
high
win.
stuff, because you're always the aggressor. You have to. You can't give her the space.
Unexpected, to say the least. Really unexpected. But he looked really good. He played very well this whole weekend. I was really impressed.